If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Error.
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my land legs back. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. A cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my land legs back. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Error.
Ah, cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my land legs back. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
With nature. Clouds high, the birds call. The wind knows me. To ashes!
Cascade! Kamisato Ari! Suiyu!
Yeah, hi guys, how are you doing today? Alright, today I just would like to make a video. Yeah, maybe a bit of a maybe a rant. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, well, Genshin is disappointing, and could have been. How do I place this on my Archon? Well, yeah, a potential. There's a lot of potential in this game, but it's disappointing because it's a gotcha game. But probably one of the things that made it so successful, best game ever, it might be the gotcha aspect because of the FOMO, of the intense emotions that it creates from players. So it's a huge disappointment. There's a lot of potential here, especially the gameplay, because there's just no end game for us, for me to use my well-built characters. But here I got the splitter. I won the 50-50. There's no how I won it. I just used a trick, wish trick, how to beat the weapon banner because it's very rigged. Knows what you want. So check out my videos. My wish videos, my rituals. So yeah. But there's no reason for me to have gotten the splitter approach. Especially if you do just the world quest missions. I don't even need to use my burst. They just die. It's too easy. goals? You give me a quest? No. Yeah, it's too goddamn easy. And there's no point. There's no end game content to do. No co-op. No nothing. It's just we just want to control our emotions. We just have limited defense.
Be still.
So we're at their mercy. We just have to wait for them to give us a good combat event. So that only comes like every couple of months. I think maybe 3 or 4 months we'll get a good combat event. In the middle of it we'll get some cheesy events that are just made for kids. The combat mechanics is great. Has one of the best combat with the RPGs, and yeah, the combat just feels great. Characters are great, one of the best, up to the level of Final Fantasy characters.
Add Astra.
It's anime,
Thank
everything
you for
we ever wanted.
Add Astra.
Anime, online RPG game. But careful what you wish for because it's gotcha. Oh yes. Yeah, so I'm just rambling. Whatever.
Error.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Hello?
I'm sure I've forgotten something. Not to worry, I'll simply send someone to fetch it. As soon as I remember what it was.
Nice. The Beidou is also 80.
I've still got some kick.
Perfect guard, she still died.
Be still. Adept back. Cascade.
Arthur's broken. Amount damage.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is strength! Let's light it up!
Just wait. Genshin gave Beidou for an event last time. So every once a year, you will get like Liu and Mondstadt character selectors. Who knows? Maybe next time it's an Inazuma character. We don't know. Just yeah. And maybe you will get her someday. Just by random summoning. I see, that's good. I love pyro teams as well. I think you need at least the first constellation to make her really good, so that she can have a shield. Yeah, it will be hard to get one copy if you're a newer player. Just played a couple of months, let alone see one.
You haven't won yet.
The wind knows. As one with wind and cloud.
To ashes! Adventure time! Let's light it! I'm going in!
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call.
Well, I thought they didn't have to join.
Kamisato Art. Suyu!
One with nature.
Eyes on me! Let's light it up! Everybody stick!
As one with wind and cloud.
Be still.
Can't run from death.
That's the power of friendship.
The depth's back.
Clouds high. The birds come.
To ashes! Teamwork is trim!
Wind strike. The wind knows me. Time to go. Time to go.
Power that ended life!
Wind strike. One with wind and cloud.
Going in! Ha!
Mind the deluge.
One with nature.
Cascade.
Ranger! Tabo. Do what? What shall we do?
To ashes!
Yeah, me too. Don't know how to play Beidou, so. Depends. Sometimes there are like characters like Tartaglia, whom I already had well built, but I still don't know how to use him effectively, or like how to
Is that you?
do nuke damage with Tartaglia. There are just some characters that are just not for some people. For example, Diluc, I can use him to his full extent. There are just some characters that have high ceiling. Just can get. Depends as well. But like Idol here, he's so easy to play. And also as well, it's also takes time to like figure out the right team comps, or the right build, like the right setups, the right rotations. It's one of the things that I mean. So, well, there are just some characters that are just doesn't click with you. There are like some characters that when you get them, it's like it clicks. You know, some characters just click with you. You know, it doesn't take that much effort to make them do well, perform well. But that's the beauty of Genshin. So, for example, there are like a lot of people who say Yumiya sucks. So, like this, for example. Well, she's fine. My numbers suck. It sucked even more like a couple months ago. That's like 40% and then 150, 160 crit. A top tier YouTuber, Tenha, says that free to play Yumiya sucks. But I've been doing 36 stars Abyss. Or just this free to play Yumiya since last year. So well, that lucky with C1 though. Didn't need C1, so 1096. So yeah, there's some characters you just get, even though, or maybe like there are like some characters that you don't like, but you just get how they play. They just click with you, something like that. It's weird, right? They're like broken characters a bit, like Ganya. I don't know how to use her. I don't like her. Sorry, I don't like her that much. Yeah, something like that. Like Eula, it took me like a year to play her effectively. Probably because it took me a year to have good builds and supports around her. So yeah. Sometimes it takes time for various reasons. Like Albedo, I don't know how to use Albedo. Mona, I just recently started using her, and she's insane. On my main account though.
Is some sort of battle taking place here? I wonder who could be involved.
The wind knows it. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Power that ended life! Yeah! Teamwork is strength!
I see. How long have you been playing?
After a hard day's work, nothing like it.
So maybe just a couple of months, not like a year?
Live, why would you become like this? I won't attack you.
That sounds like Shell! Could he be in trouble?
Whoa, sounds like someone forgot to invite us to the fight. Let's go and help him.
No, the little guy. The little guy needs help.
Him.
Oh, no, I really suck at Beidou. You need perfect. You need like Souls level. You need to really memorize the enemy attack patterns as well. The attack patterns of the enemies. Wow, congratulations for getting your first 5-star. Now who is it? Who did you get?
Clouds high, the birds call.
I'm going in!
Cascade.
Yes, I suck at Beidou. Nice, you got a really good starter character, Milan. She's so damn good. She will make your like main DPS shine. The Pyro, main Pyro, or Electro, even Hydro. Your Hydro DPS is so broken. So easy to play, so easy to build. So what I could recommend, you just get her free-to-play bow and emblem certificates. And she's gonna be a good support sub DPS. Free-to-play. Yeah, if you check my preview, my latest Yelan videos, or in the future I will showcase my more of my Yelan. She's very good. She's very good. She's so easy to play. I just for my Raiden team comp for my Raiden. She gives electro reactions for my Raiden, and she buffs my Raiden. And she's so easy to build. I just slap in a four-piece Emblem of Severed Fate, and she was so good to go. Even with just using Pavonio's bow, or and then I got her free-to-play bow, 4-star bow. It's really good, and her gameplay is nice as well. It's fun. It's nice and fun. Yeah, it's cool, and her skill can help you get positioning during battle. So yeah, and with just a 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate build, so free to play friendly, I can have her burst up time near 100%, especially with Raiden and Kujisera electro particles are always generating. Yeah, she's a good support sub DPS. Swap in to skill and burst, then swap out and rotate, then back to your main DPS. Pretty cool.
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait.
And also, you don't need to level her up to the
Now
max.
to start reeling them
So she's just level 80, and she's just level 80, and the team is performing well. So I don't need to crown her. So yeah. And most of all, she has a great character design. She's beautiful. And she has fun gameplay. Well, maybe next time you can catch my stream with my Yolana account, and you can see just how cool she is. I didn't get Yolana on this account because I already have Ayato. I have 3 accounts, so I separated my Hydro DPS 5-star characters on 3 different accounts. My main account is older. My main account has Tartaglia. My second account here has Ayato. My third account has Yalan.
Time to go.
Okay, looks like I'm lost here. Hello there. Ah, so this is it. So I think so. So the green. So I can see the strings, the light strings. So I think that's the one. Well, we'll see right now. Wow, Beidou is just wearing a swimsuit. Swimsuit. Yeah, she's fighting with the same swimsuit. Oh, alright, so there it is. Wrong? Is this wrong? Okay, I think this is it. Ion cannon ready. Select target. A bomb launch detected.
The light seems to be leading to another platform. Let's go and take a look.
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my land legs back.
This domain is naughty, so because you're first forced to look. Oh, you're forced to look up, in this domain.
The ground has dissolved? What's down there?
Is that little dude called Xiao down there? We gotta help him.
Hold on. Something's not right here. What's this?
It appears to be a small fissure.
What can you possibly find inside? It can't be a living person, can it?
Conqueror of demons? Xiao, is that you?
Oh, and quit trying to scare us, okay?
Huh? Wait, is this some kind of illusion? Paimon can't touch him! Conqueror of demons, can you hear us?
Hello? Little dude! Anyone home?
He isn't responding. What's going on here?
You.
Oh, he finally said something!
Oh!
We followed your voice and found you here, but it's kinda strange. We can't touch you. How did you become an illusion?
An illusion?
Talk about a coincidence. We were just thinking you went missing and stuff, and then we heard the sound of you fighting. Pretty lucky we found you, if you ask me. You didn't get hurt, did you?
A coincidence? Wait. Something's not right. Something's wrong with this domain. Leave now! Get out of there!
If he can, we should have him regroup with us as soon as possible.
Tell us what happened and where you are now. We'll come find you immediately.
No. Your safety is the top priority. It seems this space can...
Huh? He disappeared. Where'd he go? It sounded like he might be injured. We need to go help him.
It seems the only option we have to explore any further is through that entrance over there.
Huh. He's injured and telling us to be careful? It's not like we're in any danger here. Anyway, the secret behind whatever's going on should be in this cave, right? Don't worry, little dude. Ito's on the way.
Boss, please don't go charging ahead. You're an Oni, not some hunting dog.
Don't worry, I'm invincible! Ah! Oh, my butt.
Looks pretty deep. Be careful, everyone.
Just a moment. Yeah, it's comfy, does the job. It's simple, easy to clean. Yeah, but the problem is, I have a lot of stuff, and I thought that a small house was what I needed. I thought I wanted to be a minimalist, but yeah, but sometimes I have some extra money and I can buy some stuff. So the problem is, if my house is small, I don't know where to put my stuff. So I just bought an appliance last week. Not to mention, I have like about 100 master grade gunpla. So so where do I put that? And I have a lot of gadgets, like a steering wheel for the PC or the PlayStation, steering wheel, Thrustmaster. So yeah, I don't have space to put that or something like that, or I don't have space to make my. I don't have a space for a game room, so I can make like a driving simulator. So yeah. And I don't have a space to exercise. Well, I could exercise outside, but it's better to have privacy because I do martial arts and I don't feel like exercising if I don't do martial arts. So it's bad to do martial arts in public because people are annoying if they know that you practice martial arts. People are annoying and are toxic about it. So yeah, if there's something different, if people see something different, they become annoying or toxic because it's different. They don't do that. They can't do that. Why people just can't leave you alone? So it's better just to have privacy. And I plan to as well get some gym equipment. Ball checker. I plan to get some gym equipment, so I don't have a place to place that.
Cry if it hurts.
Place to place
I
that.
promise I'll try not to laugh.
What do you mean, try not to laugh? You should be
That's a
feeling
big
some
problem.
serious sympathy for me right now.
I want to buy a punching bag, so I don't know where to put that here in this small house.
It's harder not to laugh when I'm not the one in pain.
I don't want to go to the gym. It's the pandemic. Better to be safe at home.
Paimon, don't laugh.
It's okay, everybody. If you want to laugh at him, just let it out.
Don't you have a heart, Shinobu?
1,000 fingers of
I
death.
think I'm the monster.
Wait a second. Xiao's not here, but...
Seems a little out of place here, don't you think?
Yeah,
Maybe it's some
I
sort
wanted to be a minimalist,
I don't know. An
so I
emergency
stopped
shelter?
buying
There was a
things
book I read once that said nice people
and started
sometimes
disposing
build
of
cabins
things.
in dangerous
But I
places
realized,
so that anyone in trouble
I
can
want
take
to
shelter
enjoy my
inside.
life, so I cannot
Little
enjoy
dude
my
must be
life
inside then.
if I don't sometimes buy new things that I never had or
I wouldn't be
wanted
too sure
always
about
wanted to
that.
have, or
Any
there
person
may be
with a
something
normal
new
sense of danger wouldn't
that
be
comes
so
out.
optimistic.
So I think I would need an
Apple
Xbox
checker. Looks like your
to play
subordinate
Fantasy
is telling
Star.
you what's what.
It's not on the PS5
So
and
you
my
can wipe
computer
that smug
cannot
smile
handle
off your
it.
face.
So it's cheaper to buy an Xbox, I
Lots and
guess.
learn, Shinobu. This is why
It's cheaper to
I'm
buy an
boss and
Xbox for
you're the
gaming because
deputy.
I don't want to
If no one is macho enough to
invest
open the door, then
gaming on
allow
PC
me.
anymore. So if I buy
Step
an
aside.
Xbox, my house will be crowded. So Yeah, my computer table under it already has my PS5 power supply and my PC. So yeah, where do I put it? You know, sometimes you want to buy stuff. Yeah, you know. And then yeah, it's small. So if I get a wife or a girlfriend to move in with me, it's small. So no, there's not much place for us to put our clothes.
Be gone.
So
You hurt me. Get
not
out of
only
here.
to do, well, I don't mind. I don't have a lot of clothes. I've been disposing some clothes
Am I seeing
anyway.
things?
So I wanted to be minimalist, but well, that also means that your wife or your girlfriend will also have to be a minimalist. So they can't have a lot of clothes. There's nowhere to place that.
Who? Me?
And what if you have a kid? So
All right,
yeah, or two kids.
I'll open it again.
It's gonna get crowded. So in the long run, you're gonna need the space anyway.
All you
Because
do is
back
goof around
then-
all day. You're a bad influence to our child.
Yes, I'm looking
Be
for it.
gone.
Alright. Yeah. And maybe someday in the future I'll get the
Those
one.
people are carrying bowls.
Maybe after
Bowls
5 or
full
10
of
years, I will get
beans.
a
What's
house
that
with
all
like
about?
3 bedrooms.
People throw
My next
beans
house
to
is
dry
I'm
out
planning
pony.
planning to
Boss
buy.
is an Oni, so
It's
they
on the
throw beans
process
at him
if
to
I
get
get
rid of
approved. It's like a 2
Gave me
bedroom.
the fright of my life. What are people from Inazuma doing in a place like this anyway?
My house is small. I don't
Calm
even
down
have
now.
space for
You're a person from Inazuma too, you know.
Hey, let's get one thing straight, all right? I'm not a person. I'm an Oni.
Right, but that's not the point. The question is, does this door lead to Inazuma?
Place it near the road.
How could that be possible? This place.
And anyone can
You
steal.
guys go right ahead. I'm not opening it again. So, who's up? Oh, how about Paimon? Would you open it?
At least if it's a bigger home. The next house I'll be buying has 2 bedrooms, small, but maybe I can make the second bedroom a recording studio or something like that, or a gaming room.
Alright, let's see what's behind the door
So
this
at least, LOL mice. So at least when I get a bigger house that has at least 2 bedrooms, I can make a second room where I can
You should keep your nose out of those
do my
books and
live
start
streams or
taking
my
my
recordings
advice.
without
I've already
like
found you a
those
perfectly good
cricket
job as a
noises.
shrine maiden at the Grand Sharukami Shrine.
The crickets just seem to be like in front of me, outside my house. It's kind of annoying, but
Nobu, who is that?
yeah, maybe I just need to move
Was that who I think it was?
my
Oh, this is embarrassing.
to move my office
This is one place I wasn't counting on having to hear that.
where it's further away from this goddamn
Your
crickets.
mother wanted you to become a shrine maiden?
The whole reason
Well,
I
yeah,
came to study
minimalist
Inazuma
is not
was
for
because I
everyone.
didn't want to become a shrine maiden. My family never approved of my studies, so they wanted me to work in the Grand Narukami
You have
Shrine
a
after I
pet
returned
mice?
From what we know about Lady Guji, it seems being a shrine maiden is a pretty cushy job.
Think of it this way. Some cats can be domesticated and kept in the house, while other cats are meant to survive in the wild. As for me, I need complete freedom and space. Although I do admit that being a shrine maiden is a decent job, it's just
Nice.
not for me.
That's right. Your
I
calling
had
is with the game.
pet dog or cats
Look at you.
when I was young.
Rock. You're totally hardcore. Come on. I'm the only
Yeah,
one
it's,
that shows right
it's so
now.
hard to find
It's
a
true.
good place
You've
to
got a good
exercise.
thing going. What's most important is that you enjoy what you do.
Gotta agree with you there.
From the look of
Well,
it,
it's
behind the
if
door
you
can
if you
change.
don't do martial
Not
arts,
only
you
that,
know you can
it
just
always
go
changes
outside
to something that
stretching
nobody wants to see. So,
and doing some push-ups.
how
People
are we
don't
gonna get
mind,
through
but if you do
Don't
martial
forget,
arts,
we have that little dude waiting for us to save him. I need
we
to get a
really
real
need
view.
a space for
Any of
privacy.
you like to give it a try?
No
Oh.
thanks. I'd prefer not to open it if only something terrible awaits.
It's
If
the
anyone's
wind.
going to
It's
find a
my
way
fan.
through, it's not going
Sometimes
to be
it
me.
hits my controller where the mic is.
Because I don't buy it. That's why. I don't believe for one second that we're going to find the conqueror of demons by going through that
Yeah,
door.
if you're a martial
I'm sure
artist,
someone
you
get ready
can
to
just
get us
practice
through.
martial arts outside,
Not
outdoors, or even the gym.
An imagination.
All right.
Before the pandemic, I was training on a gym, a fitness
My
gym. There's a
savior.
punching bag.
Show 'em what you're made of.
People will stare, so that's a problem. it's okay if the people who see you are well educated and well mannered, but there are some annoying people.
I'm sure I probably do.
Some
but
toxic,
nothing
petty
springs
people.
to mind right
It's
now.
like one of my
Anyway,
neighbors here,
I
so
suppose I'll find out once I.
yeah. Because when I first moved in here, we
You old geezer. Out of 8
I
pounds of salt today,
tried to
they
meet my
gave me
neighbors,
3 for
so
free.
getting
Sold
to know each other. So I
exchange
shared
3
that
for
I did
booze.
martial arts. So when one of my neighbors got drunk, he suddenly challenged me
A civil dispute.
to test my martial arts skills. So but he's drunk and he's out of my mind.
Not exactly.
So yeah, so it's annoying. So he's out of his mind. It's annoying if people know a lot about you. They become more annoying.
It's my desire.
I was in a very bad mood when he wanted to test my martial arts. He was drunk. Well, if I beat him up, we don't know. He might be a drug addict, or when he gets even more drunk, we don't know. He might attack me randomly with an axe or something. We don't know. So yeah. And also my problem is if I beat up those people, it will be a huge problem for me. They will call the police on me, so it's annoying.
Boss, you really do
So,
need
yeah.
to work on learning who's who in the world these days.
Because the more people know about you,
It's called being a free Oni.
the more bad things they say. I don't know. Maybe they're just like
Which is precisely why I was trying to
maybe
keep this
just
secret.
envious or toxic, or they just naturally ordinary people just naturally hate people who are unique, or who are different, and they hate other people who are better than them or know some things that they don't know. Whatever. So yeah, so I'm patient. So I've been swimming for like maybe more than a year, or maybe around a year. So yeah, it's baby steps. So when I started streaming, the quality of the stream was very blurry, and I always get disconnected. But I think it's kind of better now. I got fiber now, so yeah. Yeah, I try not to take them seriously, but I'm not always in a good mood. Sometimes I'm stressed, really stressed. So they can get annoying. That's why lately I don't socialize with my neighbors anymore because they're just annoying. I mean, they're adults, but they're like children. They have kids. They have families, but they're still man children. They're still immature. So I'm not the most immature. I'm not the most mature guy. But I don't go out there annoying people, being toxic to people, being toxic in their face. Especially lately with the elections, the president that they voted for lost, so they become annoying, very annoying.
Did you find anything, Traveler?
Everyone they meet, they argue with everyone they meet just because the president that they voted for lost. So yeah, I don't spend much time with the neighbors anymore.
Judging by
Not
the
in a
look
good
on your
mood,
face,
so
I'm guessing you saw something a little...
when my mood is not good, my tolerance is low. So I don't hang out with the neighbors anymore. Yeah, I think I'm just better off alone. No problem.
Keep searching for him with you.
It's boring, but at least it's not annoying.
Stupid door! I'll smash you to...
If Paimon wasn't feeling so exhausted.
Yeah, life can be hard. So yeah, so I'm just trying to get used to just being alone anyway. It's better off I'm just better off being alone. You don't have annoying toxic people
So
to
let
deal
me get
with.
this straight. Not only did we not find Xiao through that door, we saw all the things that we wished
Personally.
to avoid. I'm starting to have a very ominous feeling about this domain.
Oh, I like this
It's constantly
cutscene.
changing, and its changes.
I'm gonna
seem to
mute
be
the mic at the moment
targeted at us.
because I think this is the cutscene where hello Koa,
I feel
where
the same way.
no, not yet. I don't think this is
We
the
need to
cutscene
watch
yet
our
that
every
Ito
step.
will punch
There
the
is definitely more to
universe.
this place than meets the eye.
I concur. We came here following the
Yeah, hello
conqueror
there.
demons.
So what time is
We
it with you
ended up
guys? For
finding
me,
a
it's 3
strange
a.m.
door. the things we've encountered on the other side of that door are equally strange.
Yeah, life can be very
It
challenging.
shows us whatever we fear the most.
Our patience is
We're in a
limited.
space that defies common logic.
So I have to not get out of the house
I'm starting to
for
feel
a
tired
while
after
for
the
me to cool
experience.
down.
But I thought we'd established that getting tired doesn't happen down here.
Yeah, because
The
when people
phenomenon
know
hasn't
more
reached a
about
lethal
you,
stage
example,
just
if
yet.
they
Otherwise, we would have starved to death without eating for
like
so
some of my
long.
family, they
I'm
know
starting to
that
worry that we're
they
being
know that I
affected by
have
the changes
more
in
money.
this space.
So when people know that you have money,
That you mentioned it.
they get more annoying because they want your money. They want to control your money, something like
it's
that.
all just...
Hyman's whole body just feels so heavy now. According to the current evidence, it seems our physical condition was suspended in this space.
Well, at least
before,
I'm trying my best to
which
be an
grants us
adult. I haven't
immunity to the
been in
effects of fatigue and
fights
hunger.
in a fight since
And now it seems
college.
that mental fatigue is unavoidable.
That's like
We have
maybe
yet to
15
locate
years.
the Conqueror of Demons. I suggest we go back and get some rest. It'll be difficult to rescue anyone.
You know,
if we're on
but
the verge of
these
collapse
immature
ourselves.
people, like my neighbors,
She's right.
some of my neighbors
Hey,
here,
Lavender Melon. You okay?
I mean, they're old, they're adults, they have children, they have families, they have a wife, but they're still looking for a fight. I don't want to be dragged down to their level. Because people lately have very strong opinions. They're like gonna fight for opinions.
Don't worry about me.
That's why there are wars around the world just because of opinions.
Figured as much.
Sure. I also have some ideas of my own.
There are viruses going on. Just I think the origin is that the cause of that problem is just like the wars are caused by opinions. People will go to war just for opinions.
After these last, the list of annoying.
So yeah, if they have the capacity to initiate a large-scale war just for opinions, they will do. But just like my neighbors, they're just small scale. So yeah.
You know what? What? Can't you have one?
They just fight with their other neighbors.
Traveler, if you
Yeah,
have
it's also
a moment,
annoying.
can you do me a favor?
My neighbors here are always fighting with each other,
Please, come meet me up.
so it's very annoying.
Thanks for coming to
Yeah, I
speak
think
with
that's
me,
one of the
traveler.
reasons that's why I'm leaving my
Thinking
place,
about
my
this
house, and
Since we still
get a
don't
new
know
one.
just what kind of
Maybe I'll
danger
just
we're
have
up
this
against,
house rented.
Don't you think it's a strange coincidence?
It's
that
kinda
as
hard to
soon
sell
as
it,
you
but yeah,
told
I'll just have it
Mr.
rented.
Ribbert, I have a theory, but I can't tell the others just judging from the Conqueror of Demons' reactions. I think that he was somewhere else.
Yeah, and
But
maybe
his voice and image were
on
projected
my
to
next
our
neighborhood,
location.
maybe I will just spend
Is
less
it
time with the
possible that
neighbors.
we've entered into a chaotic space?
Because when your neighbors more
We're
know
seeing
too much
things in
about
people
you,
that shouldn't be here, even ghosts.
they become very
We don't
insecure
feel hungry
and
because the
very
state of
annoying.
our bodies is
So
suspended.
like some of my neighbors
It's as
here
if
know that
time itself is
I
stopped.
earn more money than them,
That's
so
true.
they
It
get
means we've entered
annoying
into
or
a place
depressed
where normal logic
or
doesn't
toxic,
apply.
something like that.
When you put
And
it
they
all
will
together,
always try to
everything
borrow
points
money from
towards
me
one
because they
possibility.
know that I have extra
This is
money.
a place where time and space are thrown into, and
Yeah,
yet,
it's annoying.
it's truly chaotic. How did we find our friend's voice, even
So I have a
when we had
neighbor
no
that
idea where he
will
was?
boast
It
that he has a
doesn't make any
business,
sense.
he is well educated.
Unless this space wanted us to hear it.
So he claims he has a lot of money because he has a business, but he has to borrow money from me so that he could drink. Yeah,
I'll
LOL.
admit that we didn't actually see the Conqueror of Demons.
Yeah, so this is
He
a
was
neighbor's
somewhere
rant
else.
video.
But his status was transmitted to us through some kind of mind-bending spatial alteration.
That's why I don't tell my neighbors
You
here
said
that
you
I'm a
saw the abyss in
YouTuber.
that room, didn't you?
Well, that would be cool.
At first
I have
glance, the
a
door
fiber
may seem
here
like
so
a
we can play
quake.
Genshin.
It shows you whatever you're
That's why I don't
afraid
tell
of.
my neighbors
But
here
it
that
manages to lure you inside.
I'm a YouTuber.
There's no way of knowing what might be in there.
Because if they know that I'm a YouTuber, so yeah, they will be annoying. They will ask a lot of questions, like how much I make and how to do it
This space is a
and
powerful
everything, and
opponent.
then they will
It
know
wants to
that
use
I have a
our
lot of
minds
money. I'm
against
just
us.
at home
But I'm not gonna
playing
sit here and
games,
do nothing.
and then they will ask for more money from
It felt like
me.
spatial
So
magic.
that's
When
why I
saw
don't
that
tell.
illusion of the I think that
Usually
this
tell
space
people that I do
purposefully
YouTube for a
transmuted the
living.
Conqueror of Demons, but I also think it didn't count on that spatial rift.
But sometimes, yeah. But
In other words, the
sometimes
fact that we saw
when I tell my
and spoke with
family,
the Conqueror-
because
yes.
well, it's my family.
Also, I had a good look around after coming
Sometimes
back.
my family tells other people, strangers, so the strangers become annoying.
Each other. meaning that anything is possible. I think this gives us an opportunity. If the space creates
They ask a lot of questions, and I can sense that they're really insecure.
We have to keep imagining, Traveler.
Especially if they know that I earn more money than them.
Maybe, just maybe, we'll hear the Conqueror of
I had a
Demons
friend
voice
that I
again.
trusted since high school, so he wanted to be a YouTuber, so
I think
I shared to him how much I earn, and then he would go tell his friends
I secretly learned Yelan's illusion. The sound
that I'm
came
a
from
successful
behind this
YouTuber,
illusion.
and now it's annoying because we went out for dinner, and before going there, it's only when he told me that his friend will be interviewing me about being a YouTuber, which is annoying. Why it was annoying? Because it's annoying because his friend was like doubting me. So,
Go through here.
but I shown my friend how much I've earned with
The voice is much clearer now.
proof
We're close.
of how much I earned with the Western Union slip
Demons.
or whatever.
Can you hear me? It's
So it's kind of annoying. I don't like people like doubting me. So
Are you okay?
yeah, it's annoying.
Listen to me.
Everything is chaotic here.
And yeah, it's very annoying as well because people will ask a lot of questions, which is hard to explain if they're not a YouTuber.
Our search for you could very well lead us into danger.
But lately, I don't recommend
We're worried about you. And
to other people being a YouTuber because it's hard.
Entering a dangerous place.
And it's not a
How do we?
it's not
Mike, try some.
Hurry!
stable job. You don't have insurance as well. You don't have benefits. You don't have health benefits. Xiao. Oh, so that's how you get Xiao. That's how you get Xiao guaranteed. That's how you win the 50-50 with Xiao. Oh no, he looks badly injured.
Let's get him back to the camp.
Now we can avoid getting split up. Oh.
A lot's happened here, but this wasn't just for our own safety. You're injured. We can't just leave you alone.
It's just a flesh wound. I am fine. I shouldn't let myself be a burden to you.
You're not a burden. Don't think that for 1 second. We need you, all of us. For our sake, please, stay here, please.
Fine. As you wish.
You're injured. Get some rest. Everything else can wait.
Yes, wait until you get better, Xiao.
All right. The one...
Mind the dreams. It's 9 p.m. on your end?
As expected, something strange is going on here. Oh, Traveler?
You're both here. Great. I want to talk to you.
I also felt that the space was targeting us, but Yenfei managed to exploit its weakness. Leave it to Yenfei to find a loophole.
Based on what just happened, we can now confirm our suspicions that space and time function chaotically here. In addition, we must stay vigilant to avoid the traps set for us by this place. Now that we've found the Conqueror of Demons, the next thing we need to do is find a way out.
I went back to the domain again just now. Although I couldn't find a new route, it wasn't a completely fruitless trip. My clan has practiced magic for generations, and has created some catalysts that only we know how to use. I recognized something like one of those catalysts in the domain. Unfortunately, it disappeared as soon as I approached it. I think so, but it's hard to distinguish between reality and illusion here. I can't be sure. Also, I am the only one out of all of us who could know what it would look like. To me, that confirms that this place really is reading our minds.
Just like with that door. It's like it's alive, and testing us.
By reading our minds and showing us what we want, it creates the reality that we want to be true. Everything it does is either to get us to lower our guard, or to wear us down. If that's the case, it can only have one goal. To trap us here until we die. What else could it be?
We should prepare for the worst, but we mustn't give up.
I've always known there were secrets hidden in the chasm, but even the Qixing have never heard about anything like this.
Yelan, when we first ran into you, you said you had something to do. What were you referring to?
I was looking for the truth behind the monster invasion from Conria. Please keep everything I'm about to say to yourselves. No one else can know. Otherwise...
We got it.
"500 years ago, a wave of dark beasts from Conria attacked the 7 nations of Tevat. Naturally, Liyue was also affected. Under Rex Lapis's command, the Millelith fought hard to hold the front line near the chasm. But these were vicious beasts, and this was the most desperate battle Liyue had ever faced. At a critical moment, someone distracted the monsters and led them away. Just when all hope seemed lost, the tide turned. The Liyue army eventually won the war, but there were many who never returned. 2 of my ancestors took part in that war, and the one who made it back went insane. Everything about it was strange. The current generation of Qixing knows very little about these events, and very few came back from the chasm alive. Finding out the truth has been a waiting game. The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could finally learn the truth of what happened back then. But this place we've ended up in, and the possibilities we're facing, it's all far more terrifying than I'd imagined. We can't give up. Right now, our #1 priority has to be getting out of here alive.
Things in place and they've taken the bait. Yes. Now to start reeling them in.
Are you all right? You've suddenly gone quiet. It's not like you at all.
Shh, we'll talk later. I'm just processing all the existing clues we have. Maybe the key to our escape is hidden in some detail I've overlooked. I have to go over everything again.
All right, well...
Oh, don't worry. I won't write down anything that you told us about.
No, I meant if you're going to analyze the facts, count me in.
Be still.
Hey, Ushi. Looks like our little lavender melon has fallen asleep, huh? Do you think she's dreaming? Man, she looks wiped out. It's kind of hard to see her like this. I mean, most of the time she never shuts up. Aw, poor thing. Man, that little dude looks stunning too. I'm kind of worried about him. Oh, I sleep like this when I'm in jail? Good one. I do slumber like a king. Traveler, when did you get here?
You don't look well. I guess things still haven't improved. It's okay. You don't have to go into all the details. Sometimes I really envy the boss.
Wait! Where are we? Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little fright because she's never seen a crazy place like this before. Who would have thought the best guide in all of Tibet could end up so out of their depth? Yeah! So anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest dream. There were cattle mooing constantly. Yeah, just like that. Aw, Ushi, were you looking after Paimon? Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
I'm fine. Don't worry. The karma I carry is dangerous to humans. Keep your distance.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Even so.
What happened while Paimon was sleeping? How did Xiao get here?
With a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Conqueror of Demons, could you tell us what happened before you joined us?
No need to be so formal. Just call me Xiao.
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone, but when I found them, they weren't anything like how I expected.
Madame Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshu Inn to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go looking for someone yourself. Are they an Adeptus?
I'm looking for a Yaksha called Bosacius.
Bosacius? Is that one of the 5 Yakshas? Like you? I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other 4... gone from the world?
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is the only one that was never found. Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably... The last time I saw Bosacius, it was the day he lost his mind. He left. No one knew where he went, and I never heard from him again. But Bosacius was the eldest of us. He once told us, as Yakshas we will experience countless wars. Whether we live or die, we must promise to take care of each other, and know each other's fate to the very end.
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
It's possible, but I did not. I am the sole survivor. So it is my duty to find out the fates of the others.
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear something about Bosacius being here?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm? That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave Yaksha was seen putting up a heroic fight. But no one knew the Yaksha's name.
But there were many more than 5 Yakshas in total, so there's no guarantee it was Bosacius.
Wow. But you must think it was probably him if you came here to investigate, right?
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for this one. But Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
Wait, so it was Bosacius you were fighting with? You?
Yes.
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. I have a feeling that somehow these are all connected. Life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be related to the fantastic compass mentioned in the will, too?
What will?
Oh, right. I came here because of a will. Maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and Adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed. It's known as a last will and testament.
And this can be done at any time?
Whoa, whoa! You wanna write a will? Now?
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk into. Pure deception is easy to spot, but the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. What you heard were really things that I said. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication was the bait. If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
How is this even possible?
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely. I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
But how do you know?
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost soul.
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first, I had the same thought. But it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were saying a moment ago, it sounds like you know a way out of here.
I can't say for sure. It's just a guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable. But it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself. I had wondered if that was a possibility.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
Wait a minute! When you said you were gonna get us out safely, you mean you're gonna stay here?
You can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to keep the tunnel open. I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
No. No way. Even if what you're saying is true, I can't agree to this.
I'm not neither! It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind!
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now. I doubt you'd still be stuck here if anyone had a better idea.
But can you be certain that your plan will work?
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something if you don't even know it's gonna work! It's not worth it!
To conclude, I'm not agreeing to this plan.
What if I told you, this is my last will?
You? Ugh.
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you say so?
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for. If you fear sacrifice and failure, you can never be victorious.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end. You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off, all you're doing is hurting morale. Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. You think you're oh so cold and ruthless, but I'm not buying it. And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape? Some victory that is.
Yelan, don't be so harsh.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's possible there's a hidden passage leading to the exit that we just haven't discovered.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the strength left to sacrifice myself. What do you propose we do then?
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushing into a risky course of action.
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time for action! Come on, whatever you are! Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you!
Easy now.
Have a taste of this! Yeah! Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path. If you need a hero, I'm the man for the job.
Beidou!
Should have seen this coming. Why do you always have to do things like this?
Shinobu.
What happened to Ito? Did he pass out?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed to tear open a passage.
Let me see if there's any way I can stabilize it.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates. Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down. Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team, he truly means that. Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, there's a slight distinction to be made with him. When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
Giant ego alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Xiao suggested? So stupid.
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. There's no doubt that he really thought he was about to solve everything in one hit. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. That's why they need someone like me to clean up after them. I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point. We might punch our way out of here yet.
Ito, please tell Paimon you're okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Both you and Yelan made some very good points. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up, and he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people. No, to a whole lot of people.
Aw, Shinobu.
Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. There's still a chance. I'm sure we can escape. Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside world, but deeper inside.
What the? So Ito's efforts were in vain?
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go and take a look first.
Aha, I see. I'm with you.
What?
So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That magical device, remember? If this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality, well, maybe I can use that to my advantage to track it down.
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going. If it's a magical device, it must be super powerful.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but it's worth a try.
I will find a way.
Let him go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with me. After all, I'm just a lawyer. We'll be safer if we team up. By the way, You and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I just wanted to apologize on her behalf. I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, self-sacrifice is something Yelan feels strongly about. She tried to stop whoever it was. From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor is what makes her so against seeing other people sacrifice themselves. How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? In a way, salvation can also be a burden. If I were her, I'm not sure I would have done anything different. Oh, wait, 1 second. I'll be right there. Yeah! Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect you guys.
Thank you, Senpai. Please, be careful.
We will. Same to you. Alright, Traveler, let's go.
Everything's in... place, and they've taken the bait. Yes.
Don't worry. Ushi and I think I can speak. Go on, get up.